Watch this. We're going to talk about it.
Women, the one thing we cannot do for ourselves is have a masculine, safe home to land in. So providership is often assumed as financial providership. And that's one way that a man can provide, sure. But a lot of women make their own money now. So it's like, well, we don't really need your money. It's nice. It's nice to have, but I can make my own as well. But what I do need is for you to provide me emotional safety. What I do need is to feel like you're on my team. What I do need is to feel your devotion. And like, that is providership. Like, to me, as the modern independent woman who makes my own money, that's how my man can provide for me. And if he can't do that, then I don't feel a strong use for a relationship in my life. But because he can, I have a home in him.
Men, it's not about the money no more. You literally have to have emotional intelligence these days. Why doesn't it work with modern women? This is why. Because they get their own money and now they need an emotional safety. And if you can't provide that, she'd rather not have to deal with the stress of having you around when she can do things financially on her own and then carry her emotional load on her own as well. And I feel like that's why a lot of men feel so out of place and they don't know how to show up and they don't know what the disconnect is, because it used to be their role was so clear. It was to provide financially, but that's not the type of provision that's needed anymore. It's an emotional safety. It's a mountain of a man for this hurricane of a woman when she is in her emotional waves, because all women are emotional waves. And it's like you have to be devoted to the emotional aspect or the relationship will not work. And you have to have more emotional control. You're supposed to, as a man, men are supposed to be more logical. That does not mean you're not supposed to have feelings and not supposed to express them and all these other things. But guess what? When you have emotional intelligence, you have the increased ability to express yourself as well as help her express herself. That's what's needed these days. That's the disconnect. Make sense?